And the Bobcats will put total weather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Johnson looking to throw. Got his man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll run play action. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Gets it out fast. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. A little screen to the running back. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Bobcats offense has the ball for the first time. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays, probably play a little bit deeper than normal, sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
Fires to the tight end. All right, guys, let's chat about Texas State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. Three-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a three-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. Now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Trying to keep this drive alive. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bobcats have their offense in high gear. Off-play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jenkins. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Bobcats will try to move the chains on fourth down. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Marshall. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Bobcats will hustle to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Lets it fly. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Got his man. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. No huddle offense to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a man on the left. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Fires to the right. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. UCF is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Dante Culpepper out there, this group is hanging tough. They're up by 7 over Baylor. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Makes to grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Punt is in the air on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Marshall. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. He'll do it himself. Runs through the tackle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Nimrod. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
They'll go full wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Oh, they're after him. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Now a lot of work work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And add another one to the tally. This guy leads the nation in sacks. The nation. He's the best pass rusher. Getting to quarterbacks, making life really, really hard. That's 2 on the day. Let's see how many he gets today.
The Bobcats line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. And now this offense will take the field again. Johnson looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The big fullback's got it. Oh, he's got some space. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. There are some guys who hit full speed on like their 1st or 2nd step. Others who build speed and become like a big runaway bulldozer.
And so how embarrassing is that if you're this defense? You just let a fullback rip off an explosive run. What is going on your side of the football?
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hauls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out, they'll get you a touchdown. That's a great drive by the offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. On the run, it's Jenkins. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Snagged in the middle, it's Marshall. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. Hauls it in down the sideline. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unleashes one. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Finds his man down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Johnson looking to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout by the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Firing deep. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. 3rd down play from the gun. Rushes on him. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Pocket breaking down. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Just about set to get this second half underway.
Set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And the Bobcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Nimrod. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Rides to back and leaves it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his man. It's Strickland. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Second down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the fullback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He's got it down the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Caught behind the line. It's Gunderson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
When When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Catch in the middle, it's Gunderson. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Johnson wants to throw it. He's got him. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Here comes the offense on second down. They just keep firing. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They're looking to pass from the red zone. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you've put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The option look. Quick toss. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Going right to work up top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pulls it in, it's Marshall. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Bobcats in the hurry-up.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Nimrod. And they're able to get him on the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Gunderson. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Fullback's got it. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Oh, better look out! They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Run it with the fullback. Looking for room at the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Punts it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. No huddle here for the offense. They'll send the back in motion. Johnson looking to throw. He got it. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point gives him a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Georgia Southern has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Freedom took flight in the pregame, but this has been a good one inside Paulson Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Appalachian State. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the Bobcats want to move quickly. From the gun, to give, looking for room.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they can't make the connection on third down. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking for room. It's Hardy. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up second down.
They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the ground game. He has the first and still on his feet. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Sticks it in his belly. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll run it to the right. Got a little space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the big fullback. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. So the defense declines the penalty and takes us to 4th down. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Looking for a gap. It's Jenkins. Turning it on. Got the first down and still on his feet. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Texas State. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Looking to throw. And this will be caught as they convert the two. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room, and couldn't find much on that return. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Strickland. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the catch. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Gunderson. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it behind the line, it's Strickland. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wants to fire on second down. Forced out of the pocket. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore is not afraid to show off the gun.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Takes a hit as he fires. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Off play action. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
I love players that step up in big situations, in big moments of big games like that, late in this game on third down, and just get the job done. That defender, an outstanding job. Outstanding work right there on that pass rush.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. It's snagged in the end zone, touchdown.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. RPO complete to open the drive. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. There he goes. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nimrod. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. The Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bobcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Motion from the back. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. There's a lot of celebrating going on over there after taking the lead, but there is still time on the clock.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Johnson looking to throw. Pressure coming. On the move at the 30. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Whitted. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets enough. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. They're definitely in range for the tying field goal, but still trying to get to the line quickly. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. And this one can draw us even in the final moments. And he got just enough of that one. And in the waning seconds of the game, they tie it up.
What a kick for that young man right there. And you just see the way it energized and galvanized his entire sideline. They've tied it up late. This thing's going to OT, and they look like they are ready to rock.
He'll bring it out. It's Wood. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Out of the gun to give to the back. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
To the ground, he's got it again. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
3rd and long, and they'd love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. The play-action fake. And his first pass is incomplete. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. And that is no good. And after the miss, the only hope is to get a stop and play another round of overtime.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Johnson wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and long, and they want to be careful here not to go backwards and make a potential game-winning kick tougher. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And he got it! The kick is good! Wins the game in overtime!
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it.